What's up guys, my name is Brian Tran, Master Flipper, and we're here at my newest flip where we're gonna make close to $200,000. And on our last flip, we made over 300. So I'm gonna go through the property and share with you guys 5 tips to make sure you guys don't make the mistakes and allow you guys to make way more money on your flips. Let's go. This is my buddy Ray. He's only been flipping for the last 3 months, and he's gonna share with you what we taught him so you can learn too. Starting with the first tip. Before you start remodeling the kitchen, remodeling the bathroom, get a licensed inspector to come out, give you a report on the Section 1, Section 2 items. Now, why is this important? Because look, if you're gonna be opening up walls and there's something to be fixed, you might as well fix it now so that when you sell it, it doesn't show up on the report. You don't have to fix everything. I'm not telling you to clear 100% of the Section 1. But what you don't want is the Section 1 item to be $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. Instead, sometimes it's okay to have $10,000, $15,000 because granted, most of these homes are over 50, 60, 70 years old. So the buyers don't expect them to be brand new. But what they don't want is a big 6-figure bill when it comes to buying it. So get the report, fix what you can, and I promise you, it's gonna save you a lot of headache when you put it on the market.
Tip number 2, guys, don't get too creative or fancy with your design. We keep it basic and standard for a reason because we want to appeal to the masses. White, black, very neutral colors. So we're not trying to sell to one person. We want to sell to everybody on the market. So that's why we keep it very neutral, and that's our standard throughout all projects. And it just makes it a lot easier from project to project if you just have a standard design. And the more people you can appeal to, the more offers you'll get and the more money you'll save by not trying to spend on too many extravagant, fancy things.
Tip number 3, know your buyer. Don't just go in and put the most expensive material that you possibly can. For example, for this particular property, the buyers are okay with something called LVP, luxury vinyl planks. This is $2. What we could have went with instead was something called engineered hardwood floors, which would range from $5 to $7, upping the cost over 300%. It is not necessary. So we knew the audience, we knew the buyer, we knew that by putting in this material, it would still give us the big return that we're looking for. So how do you know what the buyers are okay with and not okay with? Well, you gotta do some homework before you start flipping. Go to the other homes, go to the open houses, take a look at what material they're using. Track the prices that they're selling for. And if you notice that the house down the street was using LVP and it's still sold for 1.5, chances are you're okay with putting in LVP and getting a high price as well. So what is the lesson here, guys? The lesson is using more expensive material does not always mean more money in your pocket. Actually, it's sometimes the opposite. You put all that expensive stuff in and you end up losing money. So pay attention, do your homework.
Hey guys, I was just finished praying to the construction gods, and that leads me to tip number 4. Always get 3 bids for all your projects. We always want 3 bids for each of our projects because we do not want to overpay and overspend on our budget. So we always have an estimate going into a project, and we want to stay within that as much as possible. So we know exactly what we're making from the beginning and at the end of the project.
Tip number 5, and it's the final tip. Don't go cheap on your stager and always stage your property because most buyers cannot envision what the space looks like. The number one thing I hear from buyers all the time is, will a king size bed fit? Will a queen size bed fit? Rather than have them guess and think the room is too small, stage it, put a bed in, make it pretty, because when they buy it, it's all emotional. And that concludes the video. Let me know down in the comment section if you want to learn more. If you want to learn how to flip, how to wholesale, we also have a free course just for you. It's not hard because if I can do it and Ray can do it, you can do it.
Join today!
Peace.